His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the current president of the Arab Summit, sent a message to the commander of the Military Coordination Division in the Syrian Arab Republic, Ahmed al-Shara. His Majesty commended the cooperation of the Political Affairs Directorate with Arab ambassadors residing in Damascus and underscored the importance of safeguarding Syria's sovereignty, stability, territorial integrity and unity. He emphasized Bahrain's support for Syria to resume its role and affirmed its readiness to continue consultations and coordination with Syria and to support regional and international organizations in efforts that benefit the Syrian people. His Majesty expressed Bahrain's aspiration for Syria to resume its role within the Arab League. In the presence of Commander of the National Guard, His Highness Lieutenant General Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa, and First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, President of the General Sports Authority, President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khaled bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Education Charitable Trust, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Labour Fund Temkeen, and Chairman of the Rashid Equestrian and Horse Racing Club High Committee, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and Vice President of the Supreme Council for Environment, Deputy Chairman of the REHC High Committee, His Highness Sheikh Faisal bin Rashid bin Isa Al Khalifa, and member of the SCYS, the RHC held the National Day Horse Racing Festival at its racecourse in Rafah in Sakhir yesterday. The festival celebrates Bahrain's national holidays and the anniversary of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa's accession, as well as the accompanying national occasions. The first day of the festival was attended by a number of Their Highnesses, prominent figures, sponsors representatives, as well as a large audience of enthusiasts. Winners of the cups were announced, and Vice President of GSA, His Highness Sheikh Salman bin Mohammed Al Khalifa, presented the 4th, 6th and 8th rounds trophies of the GSA Cups to the winning jockey Sami Hafnan, His Highness Sheikh Sultan ad-Din bin Mohammed bin Salman Al Khalifa, and the winning owner Ahmed Al Sada, respectively. Meanwhile, CEO of GSA, Dr. Abdurrahman Askar, presented the 7th round trophy of the GSA Cup to the winning owner, Abdullah Sami Nas, while BOD member of the BOC, Dr. Faisal Kanu, presented the 3rd and 9th round trophies of BOC Cups to Sheikh Daij bin Salman bin Mubarak Al Khalifa and the winning owner, Abdullah Fawzi Nas, respectively. Her Highness Sheikha Shima bint Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa participated in the 100-kilometer international race representing Team Victorious as part of the National Day Cup in endurance at the Bahrain International Endurance Village. This comes in line with the commitment of the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, to support and encourage his children in endurance racing. His Highness underscored his commitment to encouraging his children to achieve their aspirations and build their confidence. He said that they represent the foundation of Bahrain's endurance racing future, highlighting the importance of providing team with support, attention and encouragement. His Highness Sheikh Nasser commended the efforts and ambitions of Her Highness Sheikh Hashima for endurance sports, who is progressing according to a gradual strategy, having participated recently in local and international races, culminating in her participation in this 100-kilometer international race. His Highness Sheikh Nasser wished Her Highness Sheikh Hashima success in upcoming races. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa inaugurated the Celebrate Bahrain Festival at the Heritage Village in Ras Hayyan, organized by the Ministry of Information. The festival celebrates Bahrain's national days, commemorating its founding as a modern Arab and Muslim state in 1783 by Ahmed al-Fatah, and marking the anniversary of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa's accession to the throne. Upon arrival, His Highness was welcomed by the Minister of Information, Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al Nuaimi, along with senior officials. His Highness said that the National Day celebrations reflect the values of citizenship, belonging and national identity of the people of Bahrain. The events highlight Bahrain's achievements that contribute to its comprehensive development under the leadership of His Majesty the King, with the support of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince Prime Minister. On this occasion, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman congratulated His Majesty the King and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister, expressing his wishes for Bahrain for continued progress and prosperity under the leadership of His Majesty the King. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman said that the festival showcases authentic Bahraini folklore and heritage, embodying its rich cultural legacy, which continues to be passed down to future generations. He expressed his gratitude to all members of the Ministry of Information for organizing this festival and extended his best wishes for their continued success in their endeavors during the Kingdom's National Day celebration. His Highness witnessed a performance by the National Guard and the Al Kray team, which showcased Bahrain's heritage. He toured the festival and was briefed on its activities presented by various ministries, government agencies and the private sector. The festival highlights Bahrain's historical and cultural heritage as well as its national identity. Activities include heritage shows, traditional crafts, a market showcasing local products and entertainment programs for children. For his part, the Minister of Information, Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al Nuaimi, expressed his gratitude to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman for inaugurating this festival at the Heritage Village. Dr. Al Nuaimi emphasized the Ministry's commitment to hosting the festival annually in conjunction with Bahrain's national holiday celebrations, as it embodies the authentic Bahraini identity, history and culture. He said that the festival also provides an opportunity to showcase Bahrain's national achievements in the context of the comprehensive development initiated 25 years ago under the leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, with the support of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. On the occasion of Bahrain's national festivals commemorating the establishment of the modern Bahraini state during the reign of founder Ahmed al-Fatah as a Muslim Arab state in 1783 and the anniversary of the accession of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa al-Khalifa to the throne, the Celebrate Bahrain Festival at the Heritage Village in Ras Hayyan, organized by the Ministry of Information, began to receive its visitors. As part of Bahrain's festive season, the Heritage Village reopened its doors for its fourth edition, designed to bear witness to the depth and authenticity of Bahrain's heritage, where tradition, folklore and arts meet at the same time. The Ministry of Information said that this year's edition of this festival is different and includes many events that target all age groups. And for the first time, an artistic operetta celebrating Bahraini heritage and culture will be held, with the participation of a group of artists who will provide interactive performances for the audience. The Heritage Village, with its various programs, has become a vital and important tool in promoting the concepts of this renowned past to the new generation, so that generations can draw inspiration from the history of their ancestors and their excellence in many fields. Now, Bahrain's permanent representative to UN in New York, Ambassador Jamal Rouai, participated in a reception held in New York on Bahrain's celebration of its national holidays and the anniversary of His Majesty the King's accession to the throne. Rouai emphasized Bahrain's commitment under the leadership of His Majesty the King and the government headed by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister to fostering peaceful coexistence and constructive cooperation. He said that these values are deeply rooted in Bahrain's identity and shape its global engagement. The ceremony was attended by senior UN officials, ambassadors, permanent observers, and members of permanent and observer missions to the UN. The ambassador expressed Bahrain's pride in its growing partnership with the UN, which supports the realization of the common goals of international peace, security, and sustainable development for a safer and more prosperous world. Bahrain actively participates in collective efforts to preserve global peace, stability and prosperity, respect human rights, protect the environment and combat climate change in line with its international commitments and its support for the Sustainable Development Agenda and the Charter for the Future. Bahrain's ambassador to Spain residing in London, Sheikh Fawaz bin Mohammed Al Khalifa, held a reception and luncheon in the Spanish capital Madrid on the occasion of Bahrain's celebration of its national holidays and the anniversary of His Majesty's accession to the throne. Sheikh Fawaz expressed pride in the depth of the historic relation between the two friendly kingdoms and Bahrain's keenness to continue strengthening cooperation with Spain at all levels, noting that this strong relationship is based on a set of both countries' common principles represented in peace, tolerance, coexistence, dialogue and mutual respect. For his part, Ambassador at Large for the Gulf, Miguel Moro Aguilar, pointed out the depth of relations between the two kingdoms and his aspiration to continue strengthening this historical relationship at all levels. The Kingdom of Bahrain is distinguished by its long history and cultural heritage in the pearl sector, and documenting the pearling path on the UNESCO World Heritage List is a prominent landmark and a distinguished global achievement. The pearling path is considered one of the distinctive tourism, cultural and heritage projects that combined authenticity and modernity in a unique way. The Pearling Path, an open-air museum, and its history spans successive eras in Bahrain, where pearls were the backbone of its economy before the discovery of oil. The Pearling Path is the second heritage landmark in Bahrain, which was included on the UNESCO World Heritage List in 2012, as it extends for more than 3 kilometers through heritage stations and historical Bahraini houses, starting from an area near Bu Mahar Fort to Beit Siyadi in the heart of Muharraq. The pearling path also shows visitors the journey that Bahraini pearls take from the moment they emerge from the seabed until they reach global markets, as Bahraini pearls are considered among the best natural pearls in the world. The path includes 16 historical monuments and many public squares, in addition to the main visitors center. Bahrain's efforts in the industrial sector are one of the most inspiring models in the region, with the Bahrain strategic vision transforming the sector into a key driver of economic growth and sustainable development. Assistant Under-Secretary for Industry Development at the Ministry of Industry and Commerce, Dr. Khaled Fahd Al-Alawi, gave us this statement.
Bahrain's industrial sector is distinguished by hosting Elba, the world's largest aluminum smelter outside China, which positions the kingdom as a global leader in aluminum production. Additionally, the groundbreaking ceremony of the aluminum downstream park held yesterday marks a significant milestone under the kingdom's industrial sector strategy 2022-2026, as this project aims to enhance the downstream aluminum ecosystem, attract global investments, and further solidify Bahrain's standing as a hub for advanced manufacturing and sustainable industries. Bahrain actively promotes local content through initiatives such as Takamul, which supports domestic industries by enhancing local sourcing and fostering collaboration between businesses. Additionally, Bahrain benefits from the reciprocal treatment agreement with Saudi Arabia and the UAE, ensuring products manufactured in Bahrain receive the same advantage as local made products and government tenders within these countries. This provides Bahraini manufacturers a competitive edge, expands market access, and strengthens regional economic ties, ultimately boosting Bahrain's local production and industrial growth. Also, the announcement of plans to establish an industrial investment fund by His Excellency the Minister of Industry and Commerce at the Gateway Gulf 2024 represents a transformative step for Bahrain's industrial sector, as this fund aims to attract both local and international investments, support the growth of priority sectors, and promote sustainable and innovative industrial projects. By providing targeted financial support, the fund will enhance the competitiveness of Bahrain's industries, foster the development of advanced manufacturing, and further solidify the kingdom's position as a regional hub for industrial excellence. Bahrain's industrial sector is embracing innovation and sustainability through key initiatives like the iFactories initiative and the Green Factory Seal. The iFactories initiative aims to modernize manufacturing by integrating Industry 4.0 technologies such as AI, IoT, and automation, enhancing productivity and positioning Bahrain as a regional leader in smart industries based on the World Economic Forum Smart Industrial Readiness Index SIRI. Meanwhile, the Green Factory Seal promotes eco-friendly practices, sustainable manufacturing, certifying factories that adopt green production methods, energy efficiency, and waste reduction and management. These initiatives obviously aligns with our industrial sector strategy 2022-2026, driving technological transformation and sustainable growth.
The Information and E-Government Authority organized a specialized workshop on global trends in e-government growth for government entities, which was presented by the Chief of Digital Government Branch in UNDESA's Division for Public Institutions and Digital Government, Vincenzo Anquara, and consultant specializing in digital government and decentralization in the public sector, Angelica Zundel. The workshop aims to enhance the knowledge and capabilities of participants from government entities on global standards and trends in developing digital services and government websites, which enables them to adopt effective strategies to improve digital government performance and enhance the continued progress and leadership of the Kingdom in the UN e-Government Report for 2026. The Information and E-Government Authority, headed by Chief Executive Mohammed Ali Al-Qaid, announced during a special session the launch of the Global Digital Twinning for E-Government Excellence, which is part of Bahrain's pilot program with the UN. The session showcased Bahrain's achievements in digital transformation and e-government, which contributed to earning the 18th position globally in the 24 UN e-government survey, making it among the high scorers in the UN's e-government development index. Al-Qaid said that the global digital twinning for e-government excellence reinstates Bahrain's leadership in global digital transformation through cooperation with partner countries. He stressed its potential to drive innovation, improve governance, and expand access to government services worldwide. Arab Parliament member and Member of Representatives Council Dr. Hisham Al-Ashiri participated in the meeting of the Arab Parliament's Legislative and Legal Affairs and Human Rights Committee held in Egypt. He praised the success of the Manama Dialogue 24 and emphasized Bahrain's commitment to respecting, promoting and protecting human rights. He reviewed Bahrain's prominent efforts in the alternative penalties and open prisons program, combating human trafficking, as well as enhancing the status of women and their prominent role in consolidating the values of tolerance and peaceful coexistence. Bahrain is keen to continue its efforts to support endeavors for security, peace and development, and to reach visions and initiatives that enhance regional and international security. Member of the Council of Representatives, Member of the Arab Parliament, Mamdouh Abbas Al-Salah, participated in the meeting of the Social, Educational, Cultural, Women and Youth Affairs Committee of the Arab Parliament in its first session of the fourth legislative term held in the Egyptian capital, Cairo. During the committee's discussion of the latest developments in arranging for holding the symposium, Protecting Community Values in the World, Al-Salah exhibited Bahrain's national plan to enhance national belonging, stressing that it contributed to consolidating the Gulf, Arab and Islamic national identity and the values of loyalty, belonging and tolerance in a society that is characterized by security and stability and respect for human rights. Secretary General of the Bahrain Tender Board, Jamal Abdelaziz Al-Alawi, participated in the annual conference of the European Society for Quality Research in Vienna in the presence of experts, decision makers and representatives from the public and private sectors from around the world. During the opening of this conference, Al-Alawi stressed the Tender Board's continuous and sustainable commitment to promoting the values of quality and excellence in all government procurements and sales operations, explaining that over the past 2 years, the focus has been primarily on simplifying procedures and achieving the highest levels of governance, which supports the consolidation of the principles of justice, equal opportunities and competitiveness, and ensures the achievement of the best results for all parties concerned. Al-Alawi said that the Tender Board is an independent regulatory body that supervises government purchases and sales and manages tenders and auctions of ministries and government companies, in addition to working with international suppliers and contractors, stressing that these efforts come within a clear vision to enhance quality and efficiency in line with the goals of Bahrain's Economic Vision 2030. The National Bureau for Revenue conducted 160 inspection visits to local markets in Bahrain's governorate during last month. The Bureau indicated that effective market monitoring contributed to uncovering some violations regarding the value-added tax, which required the enforcement of administrative fines.